This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because you know these bad acts are working overtime to suppress the channel, because they're terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Guys, listen. XRP is the present and the future of global finance. And anybody that's paying attention knows that the XRP price is being heavily manipulated by the bad actors. And the purpose of it, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, is to shake out retail investors from XRP, to get retail investors to sell their XRP at these ridiculously low prices, because they do not want to see too many everyday hardworking people all around the globe in a better financial position. Okay? Just my opinion. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell XRP. I'm telling you that's what I see. That's what I analyze by everything I'm seeing in the market. But here's the thing. I read this article, and this article makes so much sense to me. XRP price doesn't match its growing real world use. Okay? And we've been saying that for the last couple of months. With all the global demand for XRP, the potential for the XRP spot ETFs, the potential for the tokenization of real world assets, the potential for cross-border money transfers, the potential for the remittances, the potential for all this other stuff that's going to end up on XRP ledger, and all the stable coins, and the stable coins are coming. It's going to be an avalanche of stable coins. What is going to be the bridge currency that makes them all run smoothly, efficiently? It's going to be XRP. Then you have to look at this. Look at all the financial instruments that have partnered with XRP or used XRP, and somehow every time an additional financial instrument partners with XRP or builds their financial instrument with XRP, the volume goes through the roof. Yet somehow the price of XRP goes down or runs sideways. Guys, this article is just repeating what we've been saying for months. The XRP price doesn't reflect the growing demand for XRP on a global scale. But I believe, and it's just my opinion, and once again, I'm not telling you to buy or to sell XRP, the manipulation of XRP is going to slow down immensely after the XRP spot ETFs are approved and ISO 222 goes into play. Because I believe, and this is just my opinion once again, that there's going to be a whole lot of institutional money coming into XRP spot ETFs. BlackRock, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Vanguard, they are going to get their beak wet. They are not going to allow these small asset managers to eat off XRP, and they're not getting a piece of that pie. I mean, that's not going to happen. But once the big dogs get in, it's going to bring in tons of institutional money. And when tons of institutional money comes in, all of a sudden the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI, they start to do their job. They start to protect the market. They start looking for fraud and corrupt. They start looking for the hanky-panky. When there's a risk of the 1% losing money, the SEC starts looking for the hanky-panky. Bottom line is this. We all know that XRP price is severely undervalued. We all know that XRP is being manipulated by bad actors. And we know that the global demand that you see for XRP in all these countries, Japan, Canada, Afghanistan, Pakistan, South Korea, Brazil, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, does not reflect the price we're seeing of XRP. It's pure manipulation on the part of the bad actors. But I believe by the end of this month, a lot of the manipulation will come to an end. Do I think it'll be totally done? Of course not, because we're dealing with criminals. Criminals like to break the law. I mean, that's what they do. So there's some who take bigger risks than the other criminals. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with this article that XRP's price doesn't reflect or doesn't match its global demand? Anyway, God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.